Okay, so take a look at this. Trees, you got the Delta River down there, got mountains. And the thing that I was just thinking about, it just blows my mind, is that people look at this kind of stuff, or really any kind of stuff, they talk about the beauty in nature. I'm putting on my gloves, so excuse me. And how awesome that is, and it is awesome. What I was just seeing something about, they were putting a billboard up in San Diego, and it was about the, I think it's called like the Coalition for Reason or something like that. And it talked about developing a personal relationship with realism. I think that was what it said. But anyway, I'm looking around at all this, and all I can think about is God. You know, atheism talks about really there being nothing but this right now, you know, and there's nothing majestic about that. There's nothing majestic about right now. I'm going to try to take a picture of something on my glove here. It's not going to focus. That little snowflake right there, it looks like a star. Anyway, tangent. There's nothing majestic about nothing. About this being all there is, and about that being it, and about after we die that we just go away and there's nothing. There's nothing majestic about that at all. That's just this and then black, right? But I'm looking at this and all I see is majesty. I think about God. I think that God made this place as well. And while it may be desolate, it is still beautiful. It's still majestic. And it still speaks of the awesomeness of God. The almighty nature of God, the power of God. And I look at this and I think, yeah, he could have made this warm, and maybe a few months out of the year it is warm enough. But this is beautiful, man. How could you look at this and think of anything but God? Look at this beauty and think that anything other than God could have made it. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. And so I'm sitting here and I'm wearing all my cold weather gear. Let me see if I can get it for you. And it's a little cold, but it's just starting to snow. And here I am in this place, and it just blows my mind. This coldness, this right now it's like 2 degrees, this freezing temperature, and all I can think about right now is God. You know, I've been struggling the past few days to find a place where I can get my mind on that, where I can think about Him, and now all I can think about is Him, you know. This is just, I guess, exactly what I needed in a way. It's helping me to focus on the almighty, majestic nature of God, and not on the not almighty, completely unmajestic nature of me, the brokenness of me. And all I can think about right now is the mightiness of God. And that's awesome. So take a look at this. And just try and think about that too. God is so good and so great and so awesome.